each of you it's doing well and you're in a festive mood. I'm so excited. Woo! Easter it's almost here. Passover also it's coming, and it's going to be a fantastic an amazing week. Well, I'm so grateful because as you can see, this amazing lady next to me virtually, Susan McGuire from Maison De Woof, it's with me today. And as we know, she is a very fantastic, talented accessory designers for fur babies and for their parents. And you can see her beautiful, piece. She also participated at PetPix Academy Pup Fashion Week. And today we are going to share with you about a fantastic fundraiser, which PetPix also is participating. It's going to happen next month. And the beauty of it is not only physical, but it's also going to be virtual as well. So without further ado, I want to thank you, Susan, for being with me today.
Well, thank you, Vazi, for having me. And thank you so much for hosting the virtual event. It's going to be so much fun and I'm so excited.
I know, I'm very excited myself because Kentucky Derby, I never obviously have been to the event, and participating in an event with the same team and just, knowing that you're not only going to have fun, but you're also going to help a rescue organization. It's really so fulfilling.
It is. I mean, this is such an exciting event and there's so much going around it that it's fun to pair it with something that actually does some good. And Yorkie 911 is a wonderful group and we're so happy to be doing this and, hoping to raise as much as we can for them.
Yes, we are definitely, that's the goal, to help the fur babies.
That's right.
They need help.
They certainly do. And they do such a wonderful job. So for them, what we're looking to do is get as many people there, either in the event or virtually. And we're going to have so many fun things to be doing that you can participate in. So we'll have tons of raffles and they can be live and virtual. And we're going to have some fabulous contests. And, it's really starting off the wonderful season of spring. And spring to me is about, hey, getting out there, enjoying the beautiful weather. And it's a wonderful excuse to get dressed up.
Yes, dressed up. And what I also like about the date, May 7th, it's right before Mother's Day. So 2 or 4 legs, we are moms. And, this gives us an opportunity to continue this weekend celebration and make it really very special and unique.
Absolutely. One of our contests that we're going to be having is the best dressed fur mom and furry fashionista or daughter. This event is not just a doggy event, it's for everybody. So, we hope that everybody comes, participates in the contest, and it's a prelude to dressing up with your furry little baby or your baby and kicking off into Mother's Day.
Yes, kicking off Mother's Day. That's a really amazing for sure. And, I just wanted here, to share, it's just going to be really fantastic. And so, why did you decide? And by the way, I want to say hi to Lynn, who is watching right now in Instagram. Hi, my friend, and hi to everyone who is watching on Facebook. How did you decide to pick Yorkie 911?
It's an organization that's local to our area from Long Island. I've known them for a long time since I've been designing, and there are 2 ladies that work with Mary and Heidi, work very, very hard for the little ones. And so I think we can learn more about them because I'm so excited. They're actually going to be featured in the upcoming magazine. So you can read more about them in the magazine, certainly. But they're just a local group that just does so much good. And they partnered with other rescues, certainly, but I'd love to support local small rescues.
Yeah, and they are great. Yes, the article, friends, I'm not going to spoil it. As you know, currently I'm working on the magazine. It's going to be up, by the end of this week. So you can celebrate Easter or Passover because, as we know, we are highlighting a lot of fur babies there being so cute dressed up. But you're going really to read the article and you're going to learn more about the Kentucky Derby. And I also know that this is not your first fundraising event you are doing for Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, this is the second one that we've done. We got interrupted in our series, unfortunately, because of the pandemic, but we're picking up where we left off, and we raised, quite a good fund for that particular event, and we're hoping to raise as much as we possibly can for Yorkie 911. And the Kentucky Derby is just perfect for that. It really is, an event that is exciting, that has so much going with it. So, yeah.
Wonderful. And so for the people who live in New York, so the event will be physical there, correct?
Yes, so we're going to have a physical event so you can come. And so we'll have snacks, we'll have vendors present, we'll have contests and trivia, we'll have also a betting pool that people can participate in virtually or live. And all of that, besides the vendors, will go towards Yorkie 911. So physically, there'll be a mini fashion show that even the virtual people will be able to see and participate in. So there'll be a lot going on during that day. And we're encouraging people to please come Kentucky Derby ready, meaning wear your spring outfit, so your spring dress, wear your seersucker, and of course, wear a fascinator or a hat, because that's what the Derby is all about. And, the Derby, when it was first put together, it was all about elegance and fashion. So the Derby, since 1946, they actually, yes. And actually the original was 1875, but really in 1946 is really where things were taking off. And the person who founded it actually paid people to come dressed up, because he really wanted to make it an event that was built on elegance and style. And then as the years went on, when we hit about 1960, things started changed a little bit, where it wasn't just about elegance. It was about, somebody wearing something and presenting something, and it was about fashion. So it sort of transformed. And that's when it became a place where it wasn't just about the race. It was about who's showing what fashion at that particular time. And it continues on, where it's a place to be seen and see things. So people wear either super elegant fascinators or just giant pieces, because it's about being seen in this outrageous piece. It's kind of like the New York Easter Parade. It's the same thing. It's you put on the most magnificent thing and you join that parade. So we're encouraging people, even virtually, get dressed up, enjoy, use it as an opportunity to just have a great time being dressed up. And what we're also doing is we're saying, hey, if you wear a Maison De Woof piece, we're going to give you a raffle ticket for a very special prize, which I'm not going to disclose right now, but we're MDW and you get invited to the raffle. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And, I hope people get the opportunity to watch the Pup Fashion Week, where, you showcase 3 of your collections. And like, I remember like people were messaging me, Vasi, this is so beautiful. Like you and I, I mentioned before, even one of our friends who is a beauty queen reached out to you so you can do her, pieces. Just so amazing. I mean, you're so talented. By the way, we probably should do also virtual contest as well.
Yeah, I absolutely. Yeah. So I think the contest should extend to virtually. So the contest, will have everybody live dressed up, as well as virtually doing the presentation. In addition, there'll be other contests that we'll announce throughout this entire time period. So stay tuned, or check out the event page to see the contests and what you can do to prepare for them. And, of course, we'll be sending out things on Instagram. So, please check back often. The tickets are up for sale, and Vazi showed where that link was. But if you didn't catch it, or you didn't catch the event page, please feel free to message me and I will send it out to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. And I know that we'll be doing a lot of lives together. So
we will.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. And I know that you were mentioning earlier that we're going to invite some of the vendors that will be there. So you'll get to have a preview of things that are coming up. So there'll be a lot of fun things coming up in the lives that we're going to be doing shortly.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very excited.
It's going to be a really, really great event. And if you're a vendor, if your friends want to support, maybe give one of your items as a giveaway, this is going to be a good marketing opportunity for each of you as a vendor, because PetPix will back you up as well. I will highlight you for free in our coming up May issue magazine. So, you're getting the exposure, really like a big exposure. And then at the end of the day, you're also helping and supporting. So you can always contact me or Susan, and we can give you more details on how you can participate. But we are still looking for people to donate items, to raffle them, because at the end of the day, we in this together, we cannot do it without your help. And for those of you who want to participate virtually, it's going to be a lot of fun. As you can see, it's really reasonable.
Yeah, so it will be a great opportunity for lots of people, and Vazi's really wonderful. The magazine, I have to say, Vazi, the magazine, you did such a great job with the last one. I know this one is going to be so amazing. So looking forward to seeing that. But please, if you'd like to vend, please contact Vasi or me for more information. Certainly we're going to be doing some live selling. So even if you want to participate as a virtual vendor, contact us. And, this is a great opportunity to highlight your brand. And so I think that it will not only be fun, but there's lots that are going on. So please reach out if you're interested.
Wonderful. And I already added the link, friends, so you can sign up, you can get your tickets, and that's it. So if you are a fur parent, even if you don't have fur kids, this event is also only for humans, but it would be a really wonderful. A lot of you may say, oh, how can I hang out with my friends? Well, this is a wonderful opportunity to be virtually hanging out with your friends. I mean, I see the scenario like one of you live, let's say, in California, the other one lives in UK. We have people from, everywhere. And what a wonderful way. You just get the tickets again. Everything goes to the 911 rescue organization. And you're participating virtually. You compare your cute outfits. Definitely we will do a contest for the virtual people as well as the physical there. There will be a lot of contests. So there it's a really great way to make this weekend very special and just to enjoy it, it's going to be fun.
And virtually, you won't miss anything that's going on, because Stacy McCosky is one of our co-hosts, and she's wonderful. And she's actually going to be our broadcaster, meaning that she's just going to walk around and she's going to make sure that you see everything that's going on. And she's going to show you what people are vending, do some live selling, so you virtually will hang out with us in New York all at the same time.
Yes, yeah, it's going to be fantastic. And people ask me when is the event. The event is on May 7th, and it's going to start around 3 p.m., the physical part, right?
3 p.m. And then at 7 p.m. is, of course, it's the most exciting 2 minutes around. And so it will go until 7:30. So we'll all watch the race live, see who the grand winner is. And so it'll end around 7:30. So you certainly don't want to miss the 7 p.m., but we start at 3 o'clock. Yeah.
And this is Easter time. This is New York time. So make sure that this is important. When we are virtual, this is Easter time. So, but again, it's Saturday. Who cares? It's happy hour all day long. So, and no evening club, but it's going to be great. And again, much more to come. Stay tuned. There will be much more very interesting information in the new magazine, which will come by the end of this week. And I know that Susan and I will this is just the start, the first live, much more to come. And please, friends, do us the favor, share. Sharing is caring. Share about this event, share with your friends. People maybe never knew, oh, do you know, there is a physical and a virtual event. I can go for Kentucky Derby. Yeah, we can get dressed. Yeah, we can have fun with our friends. So let's just really share. And if you are a vendor, and you think that your business can use a little more publicity, and you can handle a few more clients, DM us and we will help you, friends. So thank you, Susan, so much. And can you also tell people where they can find you?
So Maison De Woof. Yeah, so
Yes.
you can find us Maison De Woof on Facebook, Maison De Woof on Instagram, and of course, maisondewoof.com.
I love it. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. And again, you can sign up also for the event. The link is on Facebook, and I'll make sure we'll link everything. So check it out, share with your friends, and stay tuned, because next week we will be back. Susan and I will continue the fun. See you soon. Thank you, Susan. Bye,
Thank
friends.
you.
Bye,